Merce, from start to finish there, that was really one of those games where it was a full team effort, being able to roll those 4 lines like that, and everyone really contributing here.
That was great. Just what we needed for the start of the road trip. Get 2 points under our belt and be happy with our game moving on now for the next one. And like you said, it's great when everyone contributes, and we got to win like that.
What did you appreciate most about the flow that you guys were able to get into in this game?
Good. I felt we had some great shifts offensively. Wearing down them in their D zone, creating opportunities, and I think that just carried on throughout the game. That we didn't really give them much life, and that really pays off in the game.
And I think one of the things you can notice is, you guys were like passing through them a lot. Is that just creating those gaps by the way you guys were playing?
I think we're just playing with a lot of pace, being on the same page, and then when those plays are available, we made them, and that's a big part of the game. Whenever you play with that speed, most of the time they're not really sure how to adjust or what play to make, and it creates a lot more open space for us.
After that goal, which is now Timo's, it looked like you and Timo were discussing who actually got that goal. Did you think it was yours?
We were looking like no one really knew. Both of us shot, went at the net, and then I haven't even looked at it yet. I believe there was more sticks in there too, like them too, right? So. Yeah. There was a lot going on, but both of us were just happy winning the net.
Can you take us through your goal, the one that did count for you?
I think just whenever you get an opportunity like that, I was looking for a play first, and they took away those options, and then Nico had a great screen. So whenever you get an opportunity like that to rip the puck from the half wall coming downhill, it's a great opportunity. And like I said, when the goalie can't see it, it's hard for them to stop, and that's a lot of credit for Nico.
And quite a night for Luke, too, with 3 assists.
Yeah, it's great. Talking about pace, like when he plays with a lot of speed and he's up ice, making plays, a lot of things go right for him, and that helps us overall because it gives us a lot more offensive.
Was there a momentum boost when their goal got disallowed? Did you guys feel anything?
Obviously, that's great for us, but more than likely, I think we just stuck to our game. That's a break when you need sometimes in the game, and we just carried on, knew what we had to do to finish it out.
Merce, how much is this about now just sort of remembering this good feeling, and taking it into what's going to be 2 tough games?
Yeah, we have a back-to-back coming up, 2 good teams over there in the West, and they're important for us, and we want to make sure that we can get as many as we can, and just taking a lot of pointers from this game and how we created opportunities, the type of game that we played, and make sure we're ready for those matchups coming up.
Thanks, Merce. This really felt like a game where you guys were able to get into a really steady flow, rolling 4 lines and finding those passing lanes. What did you kind of like about what you guys were able to do really from the get-go?
Yeah, obviously every line was contributing in their way. Obviously really nice for Bass's line to get in and get the first one, and kind of really get that energy boost for us as a team going. And power play was clicking, and we gave some momentum to the team, and Marky played steady in that. So good full team effort.
How much is this now about, remembering this feeling? We've been through a lot of ups and downs, but this feeling in particular, hearing you guys after the game, right?
I really think that this whole month of March we've been playing pretty good hockey. There's been probably 3 games in March that we've been really feeling that we'll want back, and we'll almost want to replay those games. And I think the rest of the games we've been there every single time. And I think today was a nice kind of motivational boost for us as a team to get this kind of win and scoring some goals, and a lot of lines contributing, and Marky played really well too. So we're excited going into the next game.
How big was that shorthanded goal?
It was good. Like I said before, there was momentum changer a little bit for us, and for us to get a little bit of a breathing room with that lead too. So great job by Pally, and we know they have a very, very good power play. They've been scoring a lot lately, and they showed that to us on their first unit too. So for us to give it back to them was important.
Was there a disallowed goal a momentum changer also for you guys, maybe a little bit?
Yeah, that's what we talked about. We really talked as a team that, okay, boys, this was our wake-up call. We really got to step up. They had a good push there, and we didn't really answer, and they got a disallowed goal, and that was kind of the wake-up call for us that we really got to higher up a notch.
Thanks, Brad. Nate, for you, obviously, to get back in the lineup, contribute the way you did, really right off the get-go there, you kind of set the tone for the game here. How important was that moment for you and for the team?
Very. I think you get taken out of the lineup, and just because you're just flat out not playing well enough, right? So it's unfortunate, but kind of gives you a chance to reset, and sometimes guys need that, and they don't know that they need that. I felt a little more jump today. I was excited to play, and excited to get another opportunity to play, and it was really nice to make the most of it.
How did you see that play sort of unwind? The Hawks sort of had a breakdown of their own defensively. Like, you were pretty much uncontested with it.
Yeah, not often you're around the net and you kind of have that much elbow room. I think when you see a guy like Luke come downhill, you're not sure if he's going to get you the puck, but you have to be ready for it because these guys can catch you off guard. They make some pretty good things happen with the puck. So it's just about getting as much wood on the puck as I could. It wasn't necessarily picking a corner or anything, but luckily it went in.
Too exciting down the stretch for you there the last couple of minutes?
No, it's exactly what we needed. It's great for us. We need to find our way through these situations. It was good.
Sheldon, it really looked like your guys were able to get into a groove. You were really able to roll your four lines. How important was getting into that rhythm against this team?
Yeah, it was important. I think you need to get a win here on the road, and you want to have everyone involved here at the start of a road trip. That's really important. You want everybody contributing, as I thought they did. We get Bastian gets a goal to start us off, and I thought we got good efforts from all of our lines, and maybe we'd like to score another one or two just to get a little more separation with the amount of time we had in the offensive zone tonight. But I thought we played a really good third period. We didn't really give up anything until that 6-on-5. Obviously, we want to do a better job with the 6-on-5, but I thought the job we did, to that point until their goalie came out, I thought really set us up, for the win with managing a 2-goal lead.
And how important was that? Just given that we've talked so much about these third periods lately, that have been uncharacteristic.
Yeah, for sure.
More...
you gotta rinse it. You gotta find your way through it, and that's what I'm getting at with saying I think it's exactly what we needed. As much as. You wish we did a better job at the 6-on-5 and they didn't get one. I like that the intensity and the emotion and the urgency of the game really ratcheted up at the end, and we had to find our way through that. That's really important for us. So to do that, still get the 2 points, I think is a good day for us. And
important for Markey too, I imagine. He's been trying to get back into his groove, but to actually get the W. Yeah, no question. That's important. Winning's a good feeling for everybody, and you get to leave here feeling good about your effort and the result. Sometimes the effort's there and the result hasn't been. Markey in particular competes every single night, so nice to have him leaving with a win. Can you just comment on Dawson Mercer's play tonight, the way he was able to contribute and be effective as he was? Yeah, I thought he did a good job. It's on the power play in particular, obviously, is where he did a good job. I don't know if they ended up giving him that first goal there or to Timo, but he recognized, they were kind of laying off him here today, and he attacked the net there, and then the second goal, again, they kind of lay off him and take away Timo. He takes his ice and rips it in the net, so that's good for him, and hopefully offensively something for him to build on.
How big was both the shorty and the disallowed goal? Yeah, really important. Get a good bounce and good fortune with the disallowed goal for sure. Really good job on the shorthanded goal. And that penalty kill in particular, obviously they scored real quick. Kind of a broken play on our first penalty kill in the first period. So to not only get the kill the second time, but to score was really big to grow our lead.